orders are as follows. Good morning, cadets. Welcome back to our Starfield playthrough, where before we continue with our conversations that we need to do with Sarah, Barrett, and Andreja, just want to point out that I did a bit of serving off screen, and actually I kind of did a lot of serving off screen, meaning that I finished all the systems that I visited up until this point. So as we look on the map, roughly you could draw a straight line from Freya, the system Freya, and everything on the left side is fully explored. Plus, I know there were a couple of systems I did not visited during recording. I believe, yeah, Copernicus, Schrödinger, I believe, Tidaka, Heisenberg, then I think I am. So like around 5 or 6 extra systems that I visited off screen. Fortunately or unfortunately for me, we didn't had anything interesting, any random encounters, mostly like the most important thing that I stumbled upon was another abandoned ship like the previous one, when it was that alien creature that killed the whole ship. And of course this one was not again an alien creature. Apparently some of the security bots went a bit haywire. That was it. The rest, nothing else. Although when I say that I've explored everything, I do have one system that it's at 99%. I'm missing one fauna, one alien creature, and unfortunately I think that's a bit bugged, and it's right here at the Beta Mare. There's, let's see, I can probably see it. Yeah, this one. The first planet, it's 11 out of 12. Apparently the 12th one is supposed to be an ocean creature. Problem is, the planet does not have any oceans of any kind. It does have some wetlands, then have like small lakes and puddles. And from what I checked online, apparently this is a bit bugged, because nothing spawns over there. And the only way to like have it 100% is like via consoles, but that then disables achievements and whatnot, so I'm just gonna leave it like that. So that's the only one that's not exactly 100%. The rest, everything is 100%, even creeks, all the systems, whatnot. And that actually gave me a lot of levels. And I did a lot of waiting to sell all the survey data to Vladimir. So I think at the moment I'm in the lodge. How many credits do I have? Yeah, I think when I last left off, I was like around 1,700,000 or 800. So close to 1 million credits just from selling all those, serving and everything. I did also check off screen the other 2 quests that are bugged, Ground Pounder and Doing Full. And apparently I missed a crate in the Ground Pounder area, and was this pistol. Of course it was not like this, I already modded and whatnot. And actually this is gonna replace the Corrosive Commander's Orion, the epic laser rifle, mainly because I have the Varun one, which again is a beam rifle, the same energy, and this one does a lot more damage. So I'm just gonna give this one probably to Andreja after we speak, for her to have a weapon and whatnot. And I'm just gonna have 2 pistols actually, the Razorback and then the other one, the Advanced Urban Eagle, which basically is the Desert Eagle. And not sure if I mentioned, but I did find, I think it was again off screen, it was this one, Legendary Heavy. So I replaced the other grenade launcher that I have with this one, because it was much more better. Apparently from Laredo Firearms, the guys that we kinda spied upon. I believe it was Laredo during the region questline. So that's about it in terms of weapons. And yeah, I think I was like level 73 when I last left off. I'm level 89 now. Like around, I would say maybe 12 13 levels of this, maybe 14 levels, was just because of exploring and serving. The rest of the levels, of course, I stumbled upon ships. I had to deal with some of the fauna that was attacking me while I was trying to fast travel out of there. So yeah. Now in terms of skills, I finished with the fitness one, so that's maxed out. I actually invested in pain tolerance, which again I maxed out. It was like an easy one, just take damage, so that went quickly. And I decided actually to invest in rejuvenation, which the challenge is fall below 25% health. Was, I believe, 3 times the first rank, and now it's 8 times. To regenerate health outside of combat, this is more quickly. At rank 3, I'm gonna have regeneration in combat. At rank 4, literally regenerate a bit more quickly in combat. So that's on this tree. I finished with the one for the ship reactors. I have 5 extra power now. And I think, yeah, I decided actually to invest into the boost pack. Finally, better blade than ever. And yeah, we have that one. This is pretty much it. And the rest I still have like 6 points. I'm gonna see what else I'm gonna invest and whatnot. Ships, I did not modify anything, so the ship is still the same. All good. Although I might think at some point I might change what was here, that I have to be able to have more crew. Not sure if I... Oh, I do need to repair. Sure. Did not notice that. But I might replace some of the modules that give me research labs and all the production facilities, which I can use at the lodge. I'm okay like fast traveling to the lodge and use them here, and then invest for the crew, so just so I can have like a bigger crew around. Now we are here at the lodge, and let's do the activities. Talk with Sarah, Andreja, and Barrett. We're gonna start with Sarah. Probably it's gonna be.
On your mind, you can tell me.
What did I finish last? Was the Ryujin questline, right? Should be about that.
Handling those tricky decisions regarding Ryujin must have been difficult. In fact, I'm amazed you were able to deal with them at all. Those types of corporations remind me why I never ventured into business. I can't stand that way of life.
Which way of life is that?
The moral ambiguity, the deceit, the avarice. Megacorporations seem to exude a complete disregard for common human decency.
Also, now that I see, did she always had botany? I thought she only had like 3 skills. Dynamics, laser, leadership. Okay, cool. But, okay, yeah, understandable. Not everyone's cut out for the business world.
No, I suppose they aren't. But that's beside the point I'm trying to make.
I know.
Take what Ryujin's doing, for example. Based on your recommendation, they'll be continuing their work on the NeuroAmp technology. Are you implying I should ignore that, based purely on the fact I might not be cut out for business?
Oh dear. Here's our first fight. Proper fight of the relationship. I think I have an idea why she's upset about the technology, but let's ask why it angers her so much.
You mean other than the fact that it can turn a free-willed human being into a mindless automaton? For you to even ask me that question means you're completely blind to the implications of that horrid device.
Look at it this way. NeuroAmp technology provides a non-lethal way to stop your enemy as well.
When used properly, yes. But imagine that technology in the wrong hands. Imagine the awful things you could force people to do. It's almost too horrible to contemplate.
And what sort of awful things are you talking about?
How about making someone forcibly end their own life? Or worse, pick up a weapon and start shooting at innocent people. Taking control of someone's mind and implanting suggestions is a terrifying prospect of this weapon.
I mean, it depends on the willpower as well. Yeah, I hadn't thought of it that way. I kinda did, but let's...
I suppose I can't completely blame you for that. I'm sure they dazzled you with its advantages. Perhaps, next time, you'll consider the consequences before buying into that corporate rubbish.
Nice chatting with you, Sarah. Anything else?
I'm here for you, my love. I miss talking to you.
Yeah, sure. After we had a bit of a spat. I'll select Barrett and then I'll leave Andreja for last. Because she's not gonna leave our side anyway because we
Anything
have to
I
do
can
her
help you
quest.
with, Captain?
Yeah, Barrett, you wanted to chat?
Neon. You think it would be peaceful with all those calm waters and beautiful sunsets. But I can't think of any town that's more stressful. Reusion, Infinity Ltd. And there you were, navigating corporate bureaucracy like a professional.
You know what? I kinda loved every minute of it.
Neon does that to folks. They show up thinking it'll be one way, get addicted to this and that. It's designed to reel in more than just the fish. Look, I know Neon is going to be Neon, no matter what any of us do about it. But you just let them keep working on that neural amp tech? Really?
I mean, it is science. You should appreciate that.
Oh, don't you dare.
Ooh.
Science is a method, a tool for understanding why things are the way they are. What they are doing is driven by corruption, greed, and cruelty, not knowledge. Science doesn't exist to control people. That's like saying cooking exists to poison people. That's asinine. But if the bottom line is money, then this isn't going to benefit them. It'll be used to dominate them.
I'm just gonna say, I didn't think about it like that.
Of course not. This is their business. Convincing people to take risks that aren't in their best interest. I know you were hoping for the best, but they knew that and used it against you. I just hope somebody within their own ranks is able to derail it now. Anyway, not that I care a ton about the internal politics of some ethically dubious megacorp, but... So, Masako, huh? I mean, between her and Ularu Chin, I get it, but you don't trust her, do you?
I mean, I trust her. I trust Masako more than Ularu, but I don't have that option to say. But yeah, I trust her to run Ryujin.
That's the problem. Anyway, you didn't happen to pick up any investment tips while you were in there? Just kidding. I don't even want to know.
Funny guy, huh? Right, so that's Barrett. I'm gonna double check again.
Need something?
Nope.
Okay.
Okay,
Right.
Andreja, you're gonna be angry as well. I'm assuming.
I suppose now you can add climbing the corporate ladder to your list of accomplishments. I must ask, though, are you not at all concerned with where future neuroamp research might lead?
You have some concerns?
Perhaps, but I believe I asked you for your thoughts first.
I mean, if they don't continue their work, someone else will.
That seems like quite a pessimistic outlook.
I mean, we saw what Infinity was up to. This stops that kind of experimentation.
For now, perhaps. Who is to say Ryujin will not conduct their own immoral experiments at some point?
I trust Ryujin, or at least Masako, to do the right thing.
Surely you cannot be so naive. A corporation that values profits above all else and will go to any lengths to achieve its goals. And you believe they will do the right thing? I am amazed. And what happens when Ryujin falls prey to the same tactics it has employed and loses control of this technology?
How do you know that's going to happen?
With all that you have seen, and indeed done, in reaching this point, why would you believe it is not?
Just have to have faith.
Did you just...
Yep.
I know you cannot possibly be attempting to compare my belief in the Great Serpent to this situation. I will consider this simply a very poor choice of words on your part. I cannot bring myself to trust Ryujin the way you seem to. I only hope, for all our sakes, that trust is not misplaced.
Talk to me.
Right. I kind of pissed everybody. Whoopsie. Okay. That should be everyone to talk about. Cool. Regarding the map, actually, I am in range to jump on the systems that has the distress call. We visit Vladimir's house, and I believe, if I remember correctly, the abandoned research tower for this quest for the guy in on Mars. I believe he was in Smyrna as well. No, they have two things in Smyrna. One visit the Vladimir's house, and I think refurbish good. So yeah. Anyway, let's go talk with the guy for the main quest, and then we'll have to do Andreja's quest. So I don't have her locked as a companion. Yay, finally have some boost. Also, hold up, before I do anything else, I'm gonna assign you, and then sure. Vasco, Sarah, Barrett. And then of course I'll have Andreja with me because she's stuck with me.
The tree seems to have fallen down.
Oh yeah, you're done.
Thank you.
I do
Anything
appreciate
else?
that not every meter
No,
of land
okay.
is plowed under to build this city. This tree is far too grand for such a fate.
I kinda like the thing when you deassign crew from your ship, they literally like go out of the ship and they walk back to the lodge. It's not like they teleport around. Hey, is this Matteo? Hey, Matteo.
We should talk to the Keeper.
Hey, Matteo. Sure, let's talk.
Keeper Aquilus, can we have a moment?
Oh, Matteo. It's been too long. How are your parents? Your mother still struggling with that azalea garden?
No, she figured that out a while ago. Had to adjust the pH levels in the soil. But, Keeper, I didn't come to catch up.
Oh. Well, what's on both your minds?
We need to talk about Unity. Or should I give this to Matteo? Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna give it to Matteo because he might be able to ask the proper questions, I hope.
Keeper, we were hoping to talk to you about Unity.
You want to subject your friend here to one of our talks, Matteo? The future of humanity is always a long discussion.
No, that's not exactly what I meant. Keeper, when you talk about Unity, well, does it mean anything else? Something secret?
Perhaps you should talk about this inside.
Hey. Somewhere private where we can just lock the doors and get rid of the evidence. And all that. He can try. Well, you're already in your office. Damn, that was quick. And I entered first. Okay, Andreja, you can stay outside if you want or not.
Oh, now that we have a little privacy, why don't you tell me exactly what it is that brought you two here?
Well, it all started with the discovery of these anomalies, the artifacts.
They're like nothing we've ever seen, Keeper. Gravitational distortion, sub-audio harmonic sequencing, unidentifiable energy fluctuations.
I caught half of that. So, these things are unusual? Even in your experience? There have always been mysteries that seem to defy our understanding of the universe, beyond rational thought. We enter life as an act of someone else's faith in us. There's no way of knowing who we will become, and yet the risk is made anyway. So you've pushed into the unknown, not knowing where it would take you. And it's brought you here.
We know it's a stretch, but we hope you can help us.
I think I can. If you're willing to find your way in the dark for a bit longer, I can give you a path to discovering its meaning. There's an old story, far older than the Sanctum Universum, of someone who walked the settled systems and saw every corner of it. This pilgrim claimed he found the true meaning of unity. I always thought of it as just a parable for trying to bring humanity together, but maybe it's more.
Maybe he was a Starborn?
I'm not sure if he was. But if what you're looking for is connected, then anything might be possible.
Okay, let's hear the story then. There must be more to it.
In my story, the pilgrim met the founders of the House of Enlightenment and the enigmatic cult of the Varun. And he gave them each a part of the truth. Then he goes to his final resting place to live out the rest of his days in contemplation of infinitum addendum, his addition or contribution to the infinite. But what if the story isn't a metaphor, but a code, a way of finding the pilgrim again, or at least his grave?
Huh. Infinitum addendum. That's an odd saying, very specific.
Yes, something must be there. I just can't put my finger on it. Maybe the answer will become clear when we have more. The House of Enlightenment and Varun have versions of this story.
I mean, if you already talked to them, why send me then?
Because I wasn't looking to find unity in the same sense you are. A fresh set of eyes might reveal the truth.
Okay. Fine, then I guess I'll talk to them.
The Enlightened work out of the well here in New Atlantis, helping the poorest citizens find a better life for themselves. Varun worshippers are more enigmatic, but there is a lone zealot that was captured recently for attacking UC ships. I visited her a couple of times. Hopefully, she'll be willing to talk to you as well.
I'll stay here with the Keeper. We need to catch up. And I wouldn't mind asking him a few more questions.
Alright. Captured.
I'll stay here while you gather the other pilgrim stories.
I'm beginning to believe the pilgrim wanted us to find his resting place. The sanctum will
Okay,
always be
nothing
his
extra to chat
those who
about.
seek it.
So I know the one in the well. I'm just trying to... Wasn't there... like someone in jail that had like a different name? Yeah, seems like it. So that's towards the well. What exactly? So that's the... Not at the lodge. Why are you telling me there? Okay, whatever. So this is... Wait, which entrance are you taking me towards the well? Or are you telling me to take the train? Ah, okay, the one on the left. Gotcha. I can't remember if the prisoner was on Jameson or another place. Because I do remember there was a prisoner that had a name, but we couldn't talk with her. Like a name character, that's what I mean. Not that he has a name. Everybody has a name here. Only that he's resident or not, or citizen.
There are always about a million things to do.
Hey, Risa.
I have 3 projects that are backburnered right now because no one has time to...
I guess you don't want my help.
I'm so close to getting...
Okay, buddy.
Welcome
Hey,
to the
Andy.
House of Enlightenment. If it's about the financial or food assistance programs, we are backlogged. Don't worry, we're doing everything we can. Oh, we're not. Sorry. Can I help you?
Keeper Achilles sent me. I need to talk about the pilgrim.
Listen, I've talked about this with him a ton of times, and there's no record of a Unity pilgrim. But since you both insist, our early records are mostly administrative. Humanitarian projects, group counseling notes, charity expenditures. But there is a series of exchanges the founding members recorded in a lot of detail. It's the closest thing I have to what Achilles is describing.
So you already talked with the keeper about this?
Yeah, I mean, he's always going on about trying to bring people of all beliefs together. Really wants there to be some shared story or origin. Look, I like the Keeper, but belief is the problem, okay? We don't need a shared narrative or theology. We need to help each other in practical terms.
Okay, let's hear it then.
A man walks into the first House of Enlightenment. The founding members just call him the Drifter. So they think he's a charity case at first, but no, the Drifter asks them a bunch of questions. If your philosophy is built on an individual's own morality, what about the second person? That second person might disagree. Isn't the problem of 2 what you're really looking for? And the founders respond, each individual must understand how the second person lifts them up. All of human effort is a story of cooperation pushing us forward. And it kind of goes on like that. He comes back every week for a year. Same conversation every time. Second person this, the problem of 2 that.
Alright, what did they mean each individual must understand how the second person lifts them up?
It's part of our core principles. There's no God pushing us to do good for some eternal reward. We have to help each other because we choose to. If no one takes responsibility for making the settled systems better, then we're just leaving it to the tyrants to bully the rest of us.
Oh. Maybe there's a hidden message in what he was saying.
Honestly, I think the founding members made it all up. There was a little more hesitation being openly atheist in the early days. I think they were experimenting with writing their own scripture. Fortunately, that got abandoned pretty quick. After the records of the Drifter end, you never see anything like it again.
Can you tell me anything else about the Unity? What it means?
Besides what the Keeper would say about it? Sounds like a gathering point, or a center. Or, in mathematics, it would mean 1, like the one, the first or the beginning.
Alright. Thank you, you're giving me a lot to think about.
Always happy to help. If you'll excuse me, I've got a lot of aid efforts to coordinate.
Oh, okay. Kinda like the Enlightened. And their philosophy a bit.
My duty is to inform.
Okay, spaceport, right? Do I need to fly somewhere? No, don't think so. Right. So it's in this first building over here. I was trying to remember where exactly was the NPC that I was talking about. Yep, it's at the security office. Okay. All in you, Jamison. Not bad.
Ah,
Hey, you
crime
mean?
has slowed down since you started helping out, which is good for morale.
Just a quick question. How are you feeling, personally?
Good. Yeah, I was dealing with a nasty cold a while back, but it's cleared up. Plus, now that you're no longer on the payroll, I have a lot less stress. No more sleepless nights worrying about UC losing its finest captain because I had you patrol the street for pickpockets.
Yeah. Well, glad you got...
See you later.
You took care of the cold. Must be the season, I guess. Yeah. You. Mirza.
A visitor? I have all the company I need.
This should be interesting because I have Andreja with me, and they're both House Varun. So I wonder if Andreja's gonna have any commentary. I know you talked to Keeper Achilles about the Varun fate.
He knows not the truth. He sends another to ask more incessant questions. The Great Serpent waits in the shadows. He will entwine the universe, and all but the faithful will be made as dust. That is the truth. No more, no less.
The Keeper spoke of a pilgrim. I need to know more about him.
Yes, I have spoken to your keeper about this. I will tell you what I told him, and then you will leave me. Jinan Varun meets the unbeliever. He gives false prophecy to Jinan. But such is Jinan's conviction in the Great Serpent, he does not hesitate. He cuts the unbeliever down. But the unbeliever returns. Jinan realizes the Great Serpent is testing him, and he will not be found wanting. 4 times they fight. Over 120 rotations of the planet they are on. Remember these 4 battles, Jinan, the unbeliever says. Remember these 120 rotations. But Jinan knows this is blasphemy, and delivers the killing blow. That is all.
Huh. Interesting that every faction, or so to speak, everybody has a different name. Is the Varun, they call him the Unbeliever. You have the Pilgrim, and I forgot what was from the Enlightenment. But what about Unity? I need to know the meaning of the word.
I have heard of no such thing. If it exists, it is a shadow that the Great Serpent casts to deceive the faithless.
I think I understand, hopefully.
Then we are done. Leave me.
Andreja, nothing to add?
That your
Okay,
ship that landed not too long ago? Sure is something.
thank you.
Always good to see another fan in the platypus.
Not this way.
Funny stuff.
Okay, I guess we go back and talk to the Keeper. And I guess we're gonna take the train.
I do find that statue pleasing. I wonder if it matches the original vision of the artist, or if they changed the design as they worked on it.
Alright, commercial district.
I am thankful these rides are quick. I do not like being in small, enclosed spaces with many people I do not know.
Okay, that's good to know. Although I don't think anything will happen. Would be nice to have debuffs, you know.
The lives
more
of nearly every individual in the
RPG
settled
like
systems
have like
are
fears.
so heavily influenced by what goes on in this
Why not?
building.
Let's see if Matteo is still here as well. Or... Nope, they finished the conversation.
Well, you're back. What did you learn? Was there something hidden in their stories, like we thought?
The Enlightenment's story used the words second and two.
Planets are often named by number. That second might mean the second planet in the system. What else did you learn?
Alright, yeah. That could be it. I spoke to the Varun Zealot. She said Jinan fought 4 times over 120 days.
If there really is a location the Pilgrim wanted us to find, those do sound awfully like coordinates. Was there anything else?
4 times, so that will be coordinates 41 4120. Right? 4 times or 120, it's 120. And in your story, the pilgrim contemplates infinitum addendum. That must mean something.
Yes. What he added to infinity. Maybe that points to a name. If we're looking for his resting place, we'd need to know the name of the star system, wouldn't we? Let's see. We have something that could be coordinates. Something that could point to a planet in the system. But what's the name of the system? Infinitum addendum. What if we break down the parts? No systems named finite or add. That just leaves in and dumb. Well, that's certainly how I feel.
Badumts. Next planet I find, I'm naming it Dum Dum. What do you think?
Well, I suppose that'll make someone laugh.
I mean, Indom, that's the name of a star system.
Yes, that's it. The second planet in Indom. At 4 and 120. That's where you'll find the Pilgrim's resting place. And from there, maybe you'll find the true meaning of unity. Before you go, you've now spoken to many different perspectives in our universe. In a way, you'll be carrying their philosophies with you on this journey. I know you're looking for a specific unity, but if you had to guess what it was, what interpretation would you give it?
Okay, this is interesting. I mean, it is just a word. I need to take responsibility for finding it, not pray. Yeah, I'm just gonna choose that one.
And once you know, what will you do? Even the most objective scientist holds a belief that observation itself will be of benefit to humanity. You will be taking a similar part of yourself with you when you find the answer. Will that not color your perception of it?
How is talking about the unknown supposed to help?
When one is lost, looking inward can help show the way.
Okay, you meant it that way. Gotcha. I mean, the benefit of science is that a person's thoughts can be tested.
So you intend to find the truth, and then have that truth confirmed by your peers. Unity is a reality born of observation and agreement? Well, I won't keep you any longer. This has been fun, I have to admit. Go, find your truth.
Go to Indom 2. I think this should be a system already visited. Right? Yeah. And where exactly will this be? Oh, like literally right here, close by. Huh, okay. But I think I'm gonna put it on hold, because I don't know how long this part is gonna take. And anything else I don't have. I mean, I could do some of the activities. Cause, yeah, this is right here. Yeah, let's see with the distress call. I'm just gonna... Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna jump around with the last part. Let's go to Sparta first.
Whew.
Okay, how many planets we have here? Quite a bit. Should be quick. Level 60. And then let's say I'll take Serpentis. Energy is looking good. Shield are almost at the max. Missiles, particle ballistics again. Not missing much.
Smooth jump. Nice work.
Okay, doesn't seem to be, well, hostile activity. Sure. Why not? Maybe it's a random encounter. It's gonna be something interesting. Let's see. If not, this is gonna be a bit of fighting. You said hostile activity? I mean, okay. I was hoping maybe we'll have a chat. I guess not. I'm back here.
We've blown out their grab drive. They're jumping out of here.
Oh, and yeah, I kind of forgot to mention Andreja. She's fine with it, blowing me the ships.
Yes, the grab drive is out of commission.
So is that it? So that's for loot. I'm not even gonna bother with it. I was hoping maybe for more than this. Alright, then let's have Bara. I really thought maybe there's gonna be some fighting, we're gonna save a sheep. Alas, that was not the case. Okay, quite a few planets over here as well. And then let's say Moloch. And then on the one on the right, and then I'll jump to my destination.
If you don't want to return the hail, that's okay.
I mean, grav jump
I'm
aborted.
making another run out of New Atlantis, taking universals out in the stars. To get
You're
closer
taking
to
damage.
God and to appreciate the galaxy and all its majesty.
Nice to encounter someone peaceful.
Space travel is dangerous, but fortunately most ships don't engage us. Whether it's respect for our religious beliefs or the fact that we carry only passengers, I don't know. Have you ever felt something spiritual while traveling the stars?
You're taking damage.
Dozens of times, and I still don't know I've had the revelation that Keeper Aquilus describes. But I'll keep jumping.
It's hard not to feel something profound.
I completely agree. It was a pleasure talking with you. We have to be going. But I hope God watches over you out there in the stars.
Okay, you were skimming on an asteroid. you almost died. She was fine with it. Like shit's shit's on fire, yo. And it's like, yeah, let's talk about philosophy. Nah, this is fine. Funny. Would have been more funnier if she would explode mid-conversation.
Switching over to standard engines.
Okay, Moloch. That's a lot of fauna and flora for me to explore off screen. It is what it is. And then Nira. And lastly, it's gonna be the distress call.
Jump complete. Want to do it again, just for fun?
Okay, here there's the Valentine again. This is a small system. I'm gonna go to the sensor contact.
No?
Maybe it's gonna be something interesting. This is gonna be a quick system to explore, I think. That's it, I guess. Oh, guess I have this surveyed. It's a gas giant. Then I think it was the Valentine. That was the sensor contact. I'm assuming it's that. And then, a weird path. But apparently we're taking it. Just a nice, relaxing stroll among the stars.
Grab drive spinning
Emergency
down.
request. Facility crucible requires.
Go to the crucible. Okay. Operation Starseed. So that's the. Okay, let's hear more.
Vital materials to sustain the mission. Transmitting coordinates on Charybdis 3. End of message.
Ah, interesting. Yeah, unfortunately, this might take a bit. I'm gonna select the one for Aquila City. Where exactly was Smyrna positioned? Ah, way out here. So that's quite a bit of systems in between. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep jumping. Gonna select this one for Andreja. Just gonna make a couple more jumps and then I'm gonna leave it here for this episode. So I'll leave the distress call for a different episode because it might take quite a bit of time.
Navigational feedback.
Or it could be something really quick. I don't know. Also, don't think I'll have everything explored by the next episode. So we're good on that. That one over there that I still can't reach. Okay. Let's have those three. Okay, this is a really small system. Yeah, I'll probably have this one explored 100% actually, because it's just this one which is gonna go quick, and then yeah, it's the gas giant. And then Hila, Decaran. This one doesn't show a path. Interesting.
Humans have survived being hurtled through space once more.
Oh, I think somebody... Ah. Bye guys. a bit too late to jump after me.
Voyage on the oceans of...
And then Decaron.
Space brings us here.
And I think this might be the last system I'm gonna jump. Now I know some random events might happen if I jump from planet to planet in the same system. I mean, not just jump from system to system. Okay, so that's those ones. Oh, actually, I'm gonna take Leonis as well. It seems a bit isolated over there. Now it shows me a path. So I need to jump to Zelani. Gotcha. Right. Just gonna jump to Leonis and then I'm gonna leave it here for this episode.
Grab jump spinning down.
Okay, quite a bit of oh, was that sure.
Just look at
Another hostile activity. Maybe it's gonna be again some Varun zealots. They're gonna start attacking me once I get close. Or nobody's here. Okay, right. Well, I'm here anyway, so not land. Right, so I have these systems here. I can explore off screen, and then it's gonna be these ones over here, which I'm gonna leave for later on. Or no, maybe I'll jump off screen again. Just need to see Smyrna. Oh, this one has like 3: Alpha Ternian, Beta, and Proxima. Smyrna is over there. I just wanna jump to Smyrna while recording. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it here for this episode, and yeah, most of my companions weren't that happy about what I did with Ryujin, but yeah, it is what it is. I can make everybody happy. So next episode, probably we're gonna start directly while I'm landing in Aquila for Andreja's quest, and we'll see afterwards how long that takes, if she's gonna have more quests afterwards, and probably it's gonna be the Operation Starseed next. Plus, again, some jumping between systems, see if we can encounter any random events or anything. But for now, hopefully you enjoyed this episode, guys, and I'll see you next time. But as always, don't forget to take care.